Here we go. It's the vendor area. Hi, it's me back again. I just wanted to double check with you. And you're Lisa Alley of Bear Hugs Quilt Works.
Bear Hug Quilt.
And is there anything you don't want me to film?
Just as long as I get credit for it.
I definitely will. All right, and oh, good. I will film your business card because that way they'll know how to find you. All right, great. I'm here at Bear Hug Quilt Works. Lisa Alley is the designer of this wonderful group. Let me show you her business card. So if you want to get some of her patterns, she's a prolific pattern writer. And I'll show you some of her beautiful work. Oh, look at all these patterns. Very reasonably priced too. So make sure to check out Lisa Alley with Bear Hug Quilt Works. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She has kits available. I love these shirts. Life is short, buy the fabric. I love this one. I might look like I'm listening, but I'm quilting in my head. Wonderful. Some more of these designs from Bear Hug Quilt Works. Check into these vendors. Is this your booth?
Yes.
I have a YouTube channel. May I film your booth for the YouTube? It's up to you though. It's okay? All right, thank you. Shakerwood Woolens. Beautiful. Shakerwood Woolens. Lots of great selections and absolutely beautiful patterns. Beautiful. Patterns kits. Just beautiful.
Sort of like a lean-in for you.
They carry lots of books, the best of buttermilk basin. I love these. So pretty. Oh, look at this beautiful carrying cases. Toolbox. I just love the way these booths are set up. So creative. Oh, I love that sheet.
Where are you?
Is their work and their talent is worth your time and money.
Yeah, they're here too.
Okay, Shakerwood Woolens, and here is their information. So please check into them because I guarantee you will find lots to love. The Quilters Gallery. Sisters Patty and Cindy. And look at these gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. And do you remember the quilt I showed you last night? I found it here, and here is the fabric that created all of the blocks in that quilt. So I'm going to make sure I get some of that before I go. They've got some wonderful fabrics, lots of good case facet, great ideas. Oh, I love the packs when they pack them all up. They make it so easy for you. Super. Okay.
So I'm fine. I know what I'm doing.
We're at Angel Oak Stitchery, Cottageville, South Carolina. Let's look and see what we have. Oh, look at these. They're just lovely. Such eye candy. Ooh, if you like kitties, look at that fabric. They definitely have, oh, look at lemons. They definitely have some fabulous fabric to check out. We're so lucky that these people are willing to bring their goods and come here and share them with us, because there's nothing more fun when you go to a show to be able to purchase something you see used or showcased there. Just wonderful. Love it. So you are the mistress of all this beauty.
I am one of the owners. Actually, this was all his idea.
Oh, I love this. So y'all like stay on the road and go from show to show? And
Yes, and I just got a call. I got to go outside and get it. We got Athens, Georgia.
yay! Oh my gosh, that's nice. That is so nice.
We haven't gotten Georgia yet.
Oh,
And we're doing Statesville next month, and then
yeah, I'll see you at Statesville then too, because I'm going to be there. That's exciting.
Yeah, we are. We're so excited.
Oh, I love it.
I was waiting on him to get back so I could go outside and call her.
Oh, can I just have you? Okay.
Stitchery,
Yeah.
and because I make earrings and other stuff, ornaments out of freestanding lace, we wanted to use stitchery instead of quilt shop.
Oh, I love that. You do just about everything. And again, I didn't have the camera on first, so that she's Vicki from Angel Oak Stitchery, named for the famous Angel Oak that she grew up near on Johns Island. That's fabulous. Thank you, and thank you for coming down here
You're welcome.
and giving us such great things to
I
buy.
get so excited about it. Every show we get to go to is different. We meet different people, and it's just fun.
Well, we're lucky. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, this is Schoolhouse Quilts of Forest City, North Carolina. Brenda has been showing up every year that I have been here. I'll show you all the wonderful things. The thing I love most about Schoolhouse Quilts is she will read over the class list and find what is needed for each class, and she has saved many students by having a product that they forgot or didn't have. And it's so wonderful when you have a teacher who's right there, a quilt shop that's right there to supply the things you need for that class. Because without the right tools, without the right supplies, it's very, very hard to do a good job in your class. Isn't this lovely? I mean, she just carries so much. Just wonderful. And her prices, I have found, are very reasonable. And she's a treasure here. She is a treasure. And then look at all of these books. Let's go in through here. I love her fabrics. In fact, I do a lot of landscape shopping here because she carries a good amount of fabrics that are perfect for doing landscapes. I bought my roll of Golden Threads paper here a couple years ago. And here are lots and lots of books. Can you imagine the work it takes to set a booth like this up? Mardell's husband, Jack Smith, decided to start creating ironing board covers and large and small thread cabinets, and they are beautifully made. I've seen quite a few people buying the ironing board covers. Oh, I love it too. The fabric is metered out. I love that. Back to the side. Here is Jack's sign and his number to call him if you are interested in one of these wonderful cabinets. We are meeting here today with Patty from Sew Original in Boone, North Carolina. Beautiful Boone up in the mountains. And she's going to show me a couple things that they're highlighting.
Yeah. One of the things that we're highlighting is a new book that we found and a kit by a lady named Renee, what is her last name? Renee Merrill. And what she's developed is a learning free motion or mastering free motion in a month. And she has a series of lessons that you do each day. You start out with a basic trainer, and there are 6 basic shapes in free motion. And so the trainer is a little that can later be used as a ruler. It has a little dot on it, and you use that to practice how the same way that you'd be moving your fabric when you were trying to create a certain design. So you learn how to do swirls. You know, by following this around, you build up the muscle memory to do that. The second step is to do some sketching before you ever take it to your quilt. You do some sketching. So here's one of the first lessons, just sketching straight lines. Once you do that, then you take it to you have these squares that you use, and you practice some of the designs. So here's one of the straight line designs that I had drawn here that I've actually stitched on here.
Fantastic.
Once you finish doing all the quilting after your 31 days lessons, you've gotten all the shapes, you've learned a lot of new patterns, and you're ready to put it together. So there's also a quilt-as-you-go technique to put all of these squares together.
Oh.
One of the things I did with the software, Electric Quilt is a piece of software that we're showcasing, and so one of the things I did with Electric Quilt was to see what would happen if I took the squares that I had quilted and put them together in various ways, and with different borders. With different borders and things like that in it. So here are some of the quilts that I have designed using this. So here I can come in and I can change the colors of this. I can change the arrangements of the blocks just to see what it would look like. And so if I go up here and look at some of the designs that I've done, I can see that here's another arrangement here. Here's another arrangement here. If I bring that one up and say edit it, then I can see another arrangement. So before I ever cut them apart, I can see what they look like.
And you know, I find it very helpful. We all know that fabric is expensive, and I find that there's nothing worse than wasting fabric and time on something you're not going to like.
Plus, you know, with this software, you can see whether you like that particular border, or would something else look better, or is that arrangement of blocks better, or does this color need to be here or here?
Exactly.
You know, and so it's really a neat tool with your.
And have you noticed that the EQ8 is a lot more intuitive?
Yes, it is.
I've found it much easier to use right out of the box.
It is. It's much easier to use right out of the box, but then there's so many levels. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to get really deep into designing quilts, you know, the tools are there.
Exactly. Yeah, they have the applique tools. They have the quilting, designing your quilting pattern tools, everything. Great. Well, thank you so much. This was wonderful. Thank you. We have Kathy from Sew Original in Boone, North Carolina, and she's going to do a demo of an AccuQuilt.
Yes. So I'm going to start with the AccuQuilt Go cutter. This is the middle size cutter. It's manual. You crank it.
Okay.
This is the actual cutter, and there's no blades in here. They're just rollers that put pressure on the dies. dies. The dies have the actual blades in them, but of course you can touch them safely. Nothing happens. So the only time your fabric is cut is when you connect fabric, dye, and a mat. So what I'm going to do is, this is a half square triangle, and it's going to cut 2 of them. And this is actually the block that I'm working on, this little mill wheel pattern. And as you can see in here, these 2 pieces are adjacent to each other, which means we're going to take them right off the die, and we want them to be ready to sew.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I want to smart stack my fabric so that once I cut them, they're ready to put on my sewing machine.
And that is wonderful. I never thought about that. I don't have one of these myself, so I didn't think about that.
This is really neat.
So I like that it's safe, that you're not going to cut your finger messing with
You're not
it.
going to cut your finger. It's a great way to teach new sewers because they're not going to get cut. Even your young sewers are really going to benefit from this. For a new sewer, the benefit is the precision, because you know, if you don't cut accurately, you're not going to piece
Exactly.
accurately, so you get frustrated.
And with me, I'm having more and more problems with arthritis. Yeah, so this makes that
I tore my
easier.
rotator cuff. So I put these right sides together. I'm going to line them up on the die, and I can actually do up to 6 layers.
Oh my gosh.
So and it's great for using up your scraps, and when you're efficient in how you place these on here, you're saving fabric as well as time and accuracy. So I'm just going to do a couple of layers here so you get the general gist. Now you'll notice I didn't pre-cut all the rest of it. It doesn't matter. Nothing's going to get cut that isn't covered by mat and a die. So I'm going to put that through, just let the rest of the fabric hang off. When I take this off, I'm going to slide this mat off.
Oh wow.
Here are my pieces. The dog ears are already cut
Oh, that's
off.
wonderful.
So those are my 1/4-inch seam marks. And I can take this whole stack right over to my machine.
Oh, that's, let's see, okay,
Ready to go.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
And we help you learn how to do your patterns and all of that good stuff. Now, this cube that comes as part of the package is the 8-inch cube. And so there are different size cubes. This is the most popular. It comes with 8 different shapes that make over 72 different quilt blocks. Those are pre-designed quilt blocks, never mind the ones we come up with.
And the AccuQuilt comes in all various sizes and price levels.
Yes, there's over 270 dies, I believe.
Wonderful.
There's 3 different sizes of cutters. This is the middle size. Now, another popular size of cutter is the electric. We call this Go Big. And what I'm going to demonstrate, now this cutter I'm going to show you works on both. This is one of our strip cutters. And this is the most popular one. It's the 2.5-inch strip cutter, and it actually has blades in here to cut 3 strips at one time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But think about 6 layers. So your fabric is folded, so that's 2 layers. So I could put 3 of these on here at once, and I'm just going to show you, Patty, I may need your help on the other side of this so it doesn't fall, but I'm going to show you the electric. All I have to do with the electric is start it.
Oh my gosh.
And I can go grab a glass of wine.
I could be spoiled by this.
You know you need one.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Now, if you
Now
had
it's
a
going to
table,
make a clunking sound because when it's done, when it's through, that's a normal sound. Hear that little clunk?
Yeah.
So here's my strips.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
that's all my waist.
That's
But here are
perfect.
my strips. No
That
elbows,
is
which I can't
amazing.
do to save my soul.
Yes.
But now here's the other cool thing. What if you had a whole bunch of strips or you bought a jelly roll and you need to cut them into squares? So let's think about this. So this straight line on here is just for positioning, and I can do up to 6 layers. And I can stack these next to each other, so I can go all the way up and down this. So I can't even do that math. That's way too many squares. And so, and once again, it doesn't matter if I have stuff hanging off.
That part's good to know.
And we teach you how to use this.
That's terrific.
This is great if you have a lot of arthritis, you know, in your hands.
Oh,
it's hard
yes,
for you to hold things in
I
place.
do.
Now the other thing that's really good about this 2.5-inch strip cutter, besides the squares, you can also cut diamonds on here. But you could just imagine how many of these squares you could get cut at the same time. And once again, if you were sewing these squares adjacent to each other, you would smart stack your fabric so that you're taking them right off here and putting them on your machine.
That's amazing.
That's
I do like that. I never even thought about that part before.
Now the other thing is, if you really like bias binding for your quilts, we can show you how to cut 18 inches of fabric, one piece. We'll teach you how to fold it. You can put it through on your strip cutter and in one pass get 275 inches of bias binding.
Wow.
Then you take and you put it on here and you cut off the dog ears, and that way when you go to line up those pieces, they line up exactly. You're not doing this little game.
That's amazing.
It's an amazing tool.
Well, what I also like is that your shop provides the support needed.
Totally.
So you don't go home with something that you don't know how to use and it sits there. So
Right.
that's wonderful.
That's really important to us. We have a lot of free clubs. We have a private Facebook group. So if you're trying to do something and you're not local, all you have to do is tell me. I'll go put a live video on Facebook and show you how to do it.
That's
We
terrific.
walk through, and we have a bunch of show specials.
Okay, wonderful.
A lot of the kits that we're showcasing too have been cut, have been adapted. Like the pineapple quilt.
Yeah.
The 99 patch. Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
took that pattern.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is.
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
was all
beautiful.
cut. Yeah.
Thank you.
And we have a kit. We have it already kitted.
And a kit here also. Well, that's
This
great.
is kind of cool. This is the die for the pineapple.
Oh,
So this is called Bob, and one of the classes we're offering is a date with Bob. But so for each of your fabrics at different places in the quilt, you're simply putting your fabric across a section of the die. So like all your, I can't remember which way off the top of my head, but like all your light colors would go on B, D, E, and F.
wow.
Your center block and your cornerstones are going to go on A, and then all your scrap pieces that you're doing, all those, if you're doing, or your alternate color, they're all going to go on this section.
Oh, that's fascinating.
So you can cut. So it took us very little time to cut a quilt.
Oh,
It's just like any tool, learning how to use it and how to improve your efficiency. And those are the things that we're really keen on teaching you and making sure you know how to do.
oh, that's fabulous. Well, thank you, Kathy. Thank you so
Well, thank
much.
you, Deb.
And I will
Those are
definitely.
specials, and I'd love to help
Yes.
you. And with what we brought today, if people buy,
Right.
we're going to even stick around and do classes for people who purchase.
That's fantastic.
Mastery classes.
Well, thank you so much. I
welcome.
appreciate this. Okay. All right, today we're here with Jim Miller of YLI Threads, and I know you've heard of YLI, and I know you probably have quite a few spools in your sewing basket, and YLI came from You'll Love It. So they're down in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and he's actually here and willing to tell you a little bit about his threads.
We've got several things here at the show. We'll start with our silk thread. It's very thin.
My favorite.
Although since it's silk, it's still strong. It's wonderful for hand applicator. And we've just come out with a new idea.
Oh.
We're offering little assortments because you know you need more than one color.
Oh, absolutely.
And these go in a travel bag. These are 20 different colors of silk, 30 yards on a card, and they're perfect for a starter set or a travel set.
That's very good, because I had some people say if you were to try to collect everything, you know, at each spool, but that's a great way.
We love our silk, but it can get a little expensive.
It can be, yeah.
So this is a great way to get you a good color assortment and
I
get
love
started.
that.
We do colors, we do a neutral set, so
that's wonderful.
Several options there.
What a great idea.
Thank you. We have our heavier cotton quilting. We think you need a good, strong cotton quilting thread to do your quilting.
Yeah.
The thin stuff is nice and it goes a long way, but sometimes you need some strength in your quilting. We have our all-purpose star. It's another Egyptian cotton. Any cotton that comes from YLI is Egyptian cotton.
Okay. And you know,
purpose.
Is the star the hand quilting thread also?
No, star is literally all-purpose thread.
Okay.
You use it. A lot of people love it for piecing.
Well, I didn't mean to jump ahead, but I have some hand quilting friends that will only hand quilt with YLI thread.
That's the one on the wooden spool.
Oh, wonderful.
And it does have a special glazed finish. It's not a wax-based finish. So you can use it on your machine if you need to. It's actually a starch-based finish.
Oh, neat.
But we introduced this 22 years ago.
Wow.
And we have never met a hand quilter who doesn't love it.
Yes, they are very, very loyal to their YLI hand quilting thread.
We've got our soft touch, which is great for piecing.
Yes.
We've got 1,000 yards on a spool this size.
And your prices are good.
It sells for $5.95.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
12 or 14.
You can't beat that. And you know, a lot of us are like me on fixed incomes, and so we have to be careful. And your good pricing really makes a difference. Thank you.
We appreciate that. And then one of the absolute fun things we have.
I have several of these. I love them.
This is actually a flat braid. We braid this right in Rock Hill, and we can't wait for you to come see that process. This is hand dyed, and we send it to the mountains of North Carolina, where we have some neat ladies who do the hand dyeing for us.
Oh, wonderful.
And you use it for couching. It's too big for the needle, but you're just going to couch it in place like so.
That's wonderful. And I love making the ruched flowers, and it's so easy with this.
All you're going to do is take one end and hold it in place and kind of scrunch the rest. Well,
and then it becomes ruched. I love that. I love that. And that's wonderful, because embellishing quilts is becoming very popular. What an easy way. Oh, look at that spider web. Ooh, that's beautiful.
simple to do with the braid.
Oh.
All you're going to do is couch this in place.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely
And you're ready to
beautiful.
go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, your metallics. And I like using your metallics because they don't break all the time like
Thank you.
the old metallics used to break. And it seems to be the metallics that you have are woven with another kind of thread.
We do that with these.
Yeah.
This is a combination of metallic and rayon.
Ah.
It's glitzy, but not so much.
Yeah. I love that.
Consistently straight.
And you can use it without it breaking, because
Exactly.
we've all remember the early metallics that would break every few inches. So this is wonderful.
And then one more quick thing.
Yes.
It's kind of stuck over here in the side.
Yes.
If you're a long armor
I am.
and you like metallic thread, we've just introduced long arm metallic.
Oh my gosh,
It's
it's
heavier
wonderful.
and stronger than the normal metallic. It's meant for you. And heavier to make it stronger. But when you think about it, if you're going to go to the trouble of using metallic in your quilt, by golly, you want it to show, and you want people to know that you use metallic in your quilt.
Absolutely.
So a good heavy metallic is a great idea.
I've never thought about using metallics on a long arm. What a wonderful thing.
Give it a try.
I sure will. Now, I order my other long arm thread through you too. And it's been wonderful. And I love the prices. And I go online and I find what I want and I put my order in a few days, there it is.
And if
So it's wonderful.
If you have any folks who just don't like to fool with the internet, we would love for you to give us a call. You can
there we
order
go.
direct from us, and we would love to talk to you.
And I've got the card and the information so that no matter where you are in the country, you can get your YLI thread.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and it's so
Thank
good
you.
seeing you again. And I am going to bring the camera down, and so I can bring my group with me to see your factory. It's wonderful.
Can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, that was YLI thread, guys, my favorite thread.